Get right into it. We got my man's YikeMike in the building.
What up, though?
That boy.
Yeah.
IE's very own. But let's just start off with the beginning of it. I see you got the Lowerville sweater on.
Yeah.
What is Lowerville? How did it come about? You feel me? Like, what is it?
Man.
Tell the honest truth now.
It's just Lowerville, man.
Uh-huh.
It's just Lowerville. It's Lowerville.
The thing
I'm just playing.
no.
Just
The thing I get from it, like I be seeing y'all, I be seeing stories and stuff. I'll be at parties and stuff, getting lit. So it's lower.
Yeah.
It's lower, like getting drunk, or like is it like?
Nah, it's really just like the experience. Really, just like you being yourself. You feel me? Like nowadays, you see people talking about, oh, we listen and we don't judge. It's basically that. You feel me?
Oh,
Like, we got a lot of different type of creatives and people that made up Lowerville. That is what it is. You feel me? So
You want to shout everybody out?
yeah. Shout out Slim.
Shout out
Shout
Slim.
out Twinsky.
Shout out Twin.
Shout out Namir. Shout out the NorCal homies. Kai Band.
Kai Band.
Maj.
You know what? I like Kai Band's music. I heard his music. I was like, Kai Band's is fire. I fuck with Kai Band. His music is fire.
We got some bangers out for sure. Got some unreleased coming out this summer
Yeah.
for sure. KJ, shout out. Who else in the lowers? The Lady Lows, of course.
It's a lot of y'all be having a
Lady
group chat
Low.
going
Yes,
up.
it's really a group chat for real.
They
That's
be
That's
having a
fire.
group chat going
That's
up.
fire.
Yeah, the group chat's crazy. Like I see a lot of people got group chats now. They're trying to copy like the Lowerville,
Yeah.
what we did. Like it's really like we just started a whole culture for real.
Yeah.
That's fire.
Whole
Where,
culture.
where y'all get the name Lowerville from? Like, where that originate
Lowerville
from?
came from like lower, like it was like a slang that the NorCal had brought down to the IE,
Okay.
SoCal area. We had the group chat, so that was kind of like a slang. It was like lower.
Like lower was slang for like what though?
It was really just like a bunch of different things, really.
So if you would say lower, like well, how would you say it in a slang
I'm
term?
about to get lower tonight.
like lower than lower, like it's about to get lower, like lower, like it's like
Yeah.
kind of like a slang, like a chant, communication different type of communications. Really, you can like fit it in depending on like the vibe for real.
Yeah. Okay, I fuck with that. I fuck
Yeah.
with it.
Like
What
that.
Lowerville just came from like the group chat, like.
Yeah.
I just said Lowerville, and then instead of the group chat being group chat, it just changed to
Lowerville.
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 Yeah. Okay.
Where did you get the name YikeMike from? Was that from
I
up
was
north?
asked that too.
Yeah. When I was in middle school, I was playing football, and one of my homies on my team brought me to my first party. And back then, it was kind of like the yiking movement, the hyphen movement, and I'm from the IE, so it was parties, I guess, and they was already on that. And when I went to my first party, the homies was teaching me how to like dance and stuff, the yikes. So I wanted a new @name on Instagram. I need a new @name, and somebody had just said Mike, and I was like, oh, I'm at a party, and then I just put two and two together, it just became YikeMike.
It's fire. Shit, shout out my boy
I fuck with the name.
YikeMike.
That's what everybody keeps saying. When you walked in, everybody was like, "Yike,
I
yike."
thought it was something from up north, but I also thought it was like a twist of like Mike
Oh no, it came from up
up
north,
north.
from the
Righteous,
dance,
Righteous.
yeah.
I know they love you up north too, by the way.
For real.
Yeah, man. A couple more people
shout
done
out
tapped
to
in,
North,
man.
man.
Shout
I
out-
said
I
North.
appreciate everybody in Cali, man.
Yeah, part.
Shout out
Oh,
Northern
yeah,
Cali though.
So did y'all get started? Like, did Lowerville get started as like, okay, we about to do a brand, like clothing brand, or
Nah,
was
it really like it was just a group chat name, and like me, I just like, why stop here? Like, why just stop as okay, we're a group chat, we're gonna get lit and turn. All right, that's it. Like, I want to like, I'm not really too into the party. Like, I am into the party because I'm like curating. I'm a DJ.
it? Yeah.
But I'm like, I want to do more than just, all right, we're gonna get lit and turn up, and then all right, that's it. Like,
That's
I
it,
want to
yeah.
like everybody do that.
Yeah.
Anybody can get lit and turn up, but it's like, what's next?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So me, I wanted to capitalize off it and do clothing. I'm a designer.
Okay.
Everything I know how to do, I want to use it to the best of my ability. So
That's fire.
if we're gonna have a group chat and people are looking up to us as far as like our vibe and what we do when we go to events and do our thing, who is in the collective and who's doing what, let's capitalize off that and really showcase it. So I was bringing the camera out, recording everything, documenting everything. I was making merch, designing things. Slim he was getting ideas and he was designing like clothing and merch because it's like we need to make this bigger than just we're turning up and partying because anybody can do that. Everybody's doing that. We're in Cali. That's what we do.
You gotta make it into a brand.
You feel me?
And I respect you for that because I have been hearing about you a lot. My family, my nephew been telling me about you. My brother always talking about you.
Yeah.
My
Appreciate
brother
it.
always talking about you. Like, I'm talking to I'm
Shout
like,
out
okay. I'm
Slim.
like, You know, like, let me hit this nigga up and get this nigga on a podcast. But I do respect it, you feel me? Because most people would just party a lot and just, you know, just stay partying. But the fact that you're, like, gluing everything together is respectable. And I do like the clothing line. I see you doing your DJ thing, too.
Yeah.
So, like, who do you DJ for? And, like, you know, is it, like, a consistent thing or is it just, like, you know?
I was I still am Namir's tour DJ whenever he has shows like big events. I'll go out and we'll go do shows and I'll DJ, bring him out, get on the mic, turn it up, do a set before.
Yeah, I seen some clips of you on your story on different like my brother's stories and shit when he would be there and shit. You know, turn it up. It looked great.
It's crazy.
So when y'all having some Lowerville parties, y'all make sure y'all invite us to them motherfuckers.
For surely.
So which one you like doing the most? Like, cause I feel like you're a creative, and with any creative, y'all palette is like vast. You feel me? But it's always a niche, like where you draw to the most. Like, what draws you the most? Like, damn, like I'll do this shit for free type. Like, you feel me? Where it's a passion. Like, is it the DJing or is it the clothing or is it the like mentorship? Like,
I would say probably the mentorship for real. Like, I do a stream every night.
Okay.
I go on stream on Twitch, and I really just am being, I guess, a mentor and teacher and kind of like a real homie to people that join the stream and share their music with me. Like, there's a lot of upcoming artists, and I know when I was upcoming and I was 12 years old trying to make beats and learn how to do all this, I would have wished I had somebody like me that was just always there to go to figure out, oh, am I on the right path? What should I do? Let me just cut through all the bullshit and just get there. Like, let me just get there. What do I need? How do I do it? I'm just doing that with the people that join my stream and ask me questions, and I can just help them.
I respect that, though, because a lot of people wouldn't have said what you just said right now. A lot of people are like, oh, this is the designer, this is the DJ, because the spotlight is more on you. But, like, people like that got your mindset is needed. You feel me? Because a lot of people that look like us, we don't have that male figure in our life to, like, kind of guide us. You feel me? So that mentorship is huge. Like, even though it's not publicized and glamorized as much as it needs to be, like, I feel like that's a key staple in a lot of people's success.
Nah,
you feel
for
me?
sure.
That mentorship.
Shout out my dad. Like, I didn't grow up in, I mean, you know, bad areas and stuff, but I had my dad, and it was tough growing up, like, as far as, like, you feel me, situations with my parents and all that, but, like, he did what he could, and always just playing football and sports, him being there and teaching me discipline. Like, playing sports really taught me discipline and having, like, don't take things too hard and always learn and take criticism and don't be, like, looking at it as, like, a negative. Look at it, find the positive. So my dad really taught me that, and I'm just carrying on my dad's legacy of being a teacher and just being a listener. Like, just listening and going on to the next generation. Like, I want to find the next YikeMike out there. Who's going to be the next me, creative, that's doing all these things and can be that next big thing for me. I was doing that even with music, finding artists.
Like, hard.
Salute to Pops, man.
We're going to get into that. But what's your producer? So what is your, like, beat type? If it was like a YikeMike type beat, what is your, like, beat type?
All my beats sound different for real. I feel like what makes me different than every other producer is I don't be having the same beat over and over and over again. Like, I really produce. I'm not like a beat maker. Like, I can really put together a whole song start to finish, get the whole thing done from the beat to the sounds to the key to the chords to the cover art, the mixing and mastering, the rollout, the merch, everything. Like, I don't see any other producer doing that out here in Cali for sure. Like, I'm doing the cover art, the mixing and mastering. If we gotta do a merch rollout, creative director, we gotta figure out, like, a fit. Is it gonna be a collaboration project with an artist? Is it gonna be a collaboration with just the producer and a bunch of different artists? What is the best way to go about it? What's the best way with our budget? How can we go about it? Who do we need to connect to? Which areas? Like, I'm really going in depth with this.
That's good. That's good. A lot of people don't have that on their team.
Facts.
Yeah, for sure. Team is everything.
So do you like to have beats pre-planned, or do you like to go in the studio with the artists and kind of develop what they got going on?
It depends on the artist. It depends on how open they are to work. Some artists like to get beats sent to them. Some like working on the spot. Some can't work on the spot. Some can.
Tell you what you like.
What do you mean?
You like for the artist to be in there making beats, or do you like to just get sent to you?
Nah, I hate when they ain't there working with me. I ain't gonna hold you.
Why?
Because it takes too much time sometimes. Like, I'd rather you just send me a portfolio and I get to pick.
Yeah,
and also depends on who it is. Like if it's somebody I got a relationship with, then obviously they can come in there and do it.
Yeah.
Like KO.
I've been in the studio with you, bro, and I see how you work. You work fast.
Yeah, I'm making.
You feel me, bro? Like to make
5
a
minutes, 10 minutes.
Yeah, you work fast.
He's
But,
a legend right here. I
yeah,
want to
man.
just say that
You a
right
young
now.
le-
Let me,
you a
let me-
legend too,
let
brother.
me give like I want to just give Tay his flowers, bro. 'Cause
Appreciate you,
I
brother.
was in high school in my first car. I remember when I first got my car, bro. I didn't have no aux cord, so I had the radio and I had the LA radio. Every time I was in my car and I had the radio on, I heard "You be getting high,
Cause I be feeling low inside, man.
like
Shout out
that
to
was
my
on the
boys.
radio. I didn't have no aux cord, so I just had the radio.
Yeah.
And I had a 1998 Ford Explorer, the OG.
Shout out to that.
So I was banging that, bro. Like,
So
Nah,
every
real
time
love,
I see you, I
real
just be
love.
like, bro, you were a part of my high school, bro. Like even
I love that.
making
Appreciate
music,
you, big dog.
So
That's
you
dope.
could, so you can
That's
make a beat
fire.
on his vibe, man.
for sure.
Yeah, you know, I don't, like I said, I don't know if
yeah.
y'all know. I've been in touch
No, I know
with my
you.
boy.
You talk
And
to
I
me about
definitely
it.
look forward to making music with Yike, because you gotta understand, me being a fan, I'm a fan too, by the way. Dog, I didn't see you. I didn't see your lives. I didn't see your Twitch. I didn't see you in a motherfucking club, turning the whole club up from when y'all was in Arizona, I think it was. From everywhere y'all go, bro. Like you always, bro. When you step in the room, it seems like you turn the energy up, and that's what I'm a fan of.
It's just like I feel like the club scene and just outside in general is just lacking like real people. Like you go into the club and it's just fake energy. People trying to be fake ego. The girls is on weird timing. They just trying to get in the section. They don't really care about what's going on. It's not really like a real connection. And I really know that for a fact because I took a little step away from it, from the club scene and the going outside and all that. And I'm really inside now, just building my streaming community. And I see the difference in energy even over the screen and the internet. Like just people from all around the world that don't even know who you are, but they're watching you through a screen. And I could just see the energy shift from that as opposed to just you really being in person and DJing and you see people come up to you and it's just like a different hit. I don't know how to explain it, but like
When you,
it's just
cause I know you traveling now. Do you like? What is your favorite? Pretty much. What do you think is the best at? Do you think it's the best where you're from or where you go?
That's good. I like that. Question.
I mean, honestly, when you come up, it's not gonna ever be the same where you're from because it's gonna be kind of biased. As you're coming up and nobody knows you and you're still grinding, okay, it's a different hit. But then as you get big and people start knowing you around where you're at, it's gonna be kind of biased, and it shifts from nobody supporting you to now everybody supporting you. And
Out of nowhere, yeah.
Yeah, so like when you go other places and nobody knows who you are, and it's a first impression. So when it's your first impression and you really show them what you got and
Turning
you're going
it up.
crazy, people are really turning their heads like, okay, who is this? It's a different type of hit.
Okay.
So definitely when you go out other places and you just fresh and you can show what you could do, you're the new kid on the block. Like it's like the new kid in school. Like when you in school and it's the new kid who's a new kid.
First impression type shit.
Yeah, it's the first impression. So what can you do? It's like what is God showing you right now? And
like
you
that.
gotta just make the best of the opportunity.
So
Every
for
time
you
I
with your travel, what's the most turned up spot you been?
Miami.
Like, Miami
is
You
crazy.
love it. Wait, hold on, man. I didn't know my boy was in Miami.
Miami is a different hit all around. I've
What
been to a
club was
lot
you
of
at in
states.
Miami? Do you remember?
We was in. You said like club wise?
Yeah. I mean, where was y'all at in Miami where you did your thing at?
We was in University of Miami,
Okay.
and then we went to the
That's a
club
big
scene in
deal.
Miami. What was it? Starts with a V. Van Dome. It was a bunch of different clubs in Miami, and then we went to Tampa. We went to Miami and then Tampa, and then back to Miami. And we was out there
Miami
for a
is
week and a
lit.
half, just doing clubs every single day. And it's just like out
Crazy.
there in Miami. It's like out here, the clubs end at like 2.
Yeah.
And there's
Yeah, they
after
out there
parties,
until like
lounges.
4, 6
No,
type
it
shit.
gets popping at
Yeah.
like 3:30.
Really?
Damn.
Hell
That's,
yeah.
that's peak.
Yeah.
It goes to
Oh,
like
yeah.
7 in the morning. Like it's
That's
lit.
crazy.
Out here, it's like okay, peak is like 11, 12 o'clock. It ends at 2.
Yeah.
Then you go to the hookah lounge, probably after party.
Yeah.
But it's
After
getting
hours.
popping at the club at like 3 in the morning.
That's crazy.
And so you traveling, you an engineer.
Yeah.
So you traveling with the studio equipment too?
I have before, depending on the artist.
If them niggas want to record,
if
right?
they want to, if they trying to work, all right, I'm down to work. I'm not gonna just try to beg a nigga to work.
yeah.
Yeah.
What do you work on? You working on Pro Tools?
Yeah, Pro Tools.
Man,
I went to
nice.
school for shout out my pops. He got me in music. I went to community college, so I majored in business management and commercial music.
Shout out to business manager.
Hey,
That's me.
shout out Pops, too.
On me.
Shout out
Yeah,
Pops,
shout out to
man.
Pops, man.
Hell
That's
yeah.
real. And so you told me earlier you're in artist development.
Yeah.
So who is like the main artist you're dealing with? I seen your link. I seen the artist, but I would rather have you say it. Like there's a link on your page, so I'm sure that's the main artist you're dealing with. My brothers told me about him. I haven't heard his music yet.
What's his name?
My brothers told me I'm letting him speak on it.
Yeah, 26K. I did a collaboration project with him and kind of been developing him and just getting him ready to ship off to the next step, which is a label, a signing. You feel me? Like I want Lowerville to be that like artist development. We're trying to like launch artists to the next level. So like as an independent label, all you're doing is developing artists, creative directing them, getting their image, their marketing, their face out there on different pages, basically just promoting them, getting them right, figuring out their sound, figuring out what type of beats, and just getting them ready for that next level.
You know, I commend you on that because there isn't really a lot of artist development in these real big labels.
Yeah.
And honestly, that's not even a thing. What they do is they just pick up an artist who's already popping.
Yeah.
So I definitely commend you on that because you know what you're doing. You're building something from the ground up.
Exactly.
And so when it does hit that fan, you got everything to look at, bro. We got all of this.
Yeah. So where is 26K from? What kind of music does he make? Like, what is he about?
He's from Monrovia. He makes Monrovia is like near Pasadena area. Like
okay, so he's from Cali.
Yeah. Cali.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, shit, we know I might need to bring that nigga on the podcast too.
Yeah, shit.
Definitely
Shit about
bring
it.
26K on
I
that
think he's they on the way to Houston right now. I think he moved to.
You have to give me his Instagram so I can follow him.
For sure.
We can connect that.
Yeah.
So I got a question, bro. Like, so would you prefer the artist development side, which I probably think you would, or do you like have a particular artist in mind that you would love to work with?
Honestly, I like the artist development side. Because once you start chasing these big artists that are already popping, these big artists are going to be them with or without you. And saying that, I mean, like, coming up as a producer, I didn't want to chase the big placements. Because say you chase, like, a big Kendrick or Drake or Lil Wayne or just a big placement.
Yeah.
That artist is going to be that artist with or without your beats.
Facts.
So it's better to chase somebody that is upcoming and hungry, that's probably using YouTube beats, or somebody that's probably trying to like figure out their sound, figure out their team. It's better to try to connect with them and be the person that is their sound, be the tastemaker. You found this artist and you're building them to where they're big. Now people have to go through you to get to this artist.
Yeah.
Now you are the tastemaker. Now you have all this like, oh shoot, you're crazy. You found this artist. You creating a sound instead of just making tight beats and trying to chase like big placements and trying to just chase what people have already been paving. You feel me? The wave has already been created. You got to create your own wave.
Yeah, and that's where I feel like a lot of producers go wrong. They try to cater to the popping artists and they try to get they self-heard to the popping artists instead of just like doing what you're doing and developing somebody from the ground up.
Yeah,
which I think is more.
They're not really producers though. They're just beat makers. They're just making beats, trying to sell beats. They got beat stores. Hey, I got beats. It's kind of like a hustle. Like it's not really the art. It's not really like I love doing this.
Yeah,
it's like you don't really have no love for it if you're not doing it for free.
I love the fact you just said that too, because you know a lot of people are just beat makers.
Yeah,
they're not
they like
really
to put
artists.
the producer on it to sound cool, but
all they're doing is trying to get a quick check, trying to get some quick money. They're not doing this for longevity. They're doing it for a right now check.
They just want money.
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah. I respect that. I love that.
Producing is actually producing a sound, cultivating something from the bottom that nobody's doing to build up. You know,
right.
I think that's the best way to do it. Even on top of what you said, like if you was to make beats for like Lil Wayne and stuff like that, even if they was like super liked you, like those artists come with ego. So meeting an artist at the beginning point is better than meeting artists when they're at the top. Because it's harder to maintain that relationship.
Yeah,
you know?
and it's not even the relationship. If I try to get a placement with like, you feel me, a big artist, they're not gonna know me. It's gonna be like 10 other producers on that track. I gotta go through this person to get through this person. I gotta fake mess with this guy and write his shit just to get just to get the placement. That's how it is. Free game. Like you gonna have to go through all these producers just to get to the main guy. Like you're not gonna be. It's all these middlemen.
Yeah.
That's why when you're the tastemaker and you find these artists, now people have to go through you.
See?
You're the one that's in the studio with the artist. All these people, these beat makers that want to get that placement, they gotta have to go through you to get that placement. Let's collab. You're gonna get all that because you're the one that built this artist. You have the direct connect. They have to find you to get to that placement.
See, you just hit the hammer on the nail when you said that word tastemaker.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of tastemakers in this industry anymore. It's like a lot of fast-paced people ready to meet somebody at the top. Like, I'm gonna give you your type beat. I know your music already. I'm gonna give you your type beat.
They want a
But
handout.
a tastemaker is someone that's creating the flavor, basically.
That part.
They really cooking.
So I commend a tastemaker. So what would you tell a new producer? Would you tell them to latch onto a artist that's coming up that they really vibe with, or what would you tell a new producer?
I would say, well, for me, it's the future now. I have it's streams, so I would tell a producer nowadays, you can go on Twitch, search up music reviews and feedback, and go into a music review of a streamer that is your niche or your music, because not every music review, some music reviewers, their main niche is country music, some is like underground music. Mine, I'm one of the few California streamers, so like I get a lot of LA artists, Cali sound, some underground sound. I would go into a streamer's stream, and it's just a cheat code. Artists send their music in, so you might hear an artist you might like. These artists are all upcoming, they're hungry, they're sending their songs out to get reviewed and get feedback. So as a producer, you get a direct connect to these artists as they're sending in their music. These streamers have Discord servers. If you're an artist or a producer and you don't have a Discord, you're really like you're shooting yourself in the foot. Like, a Discord is the direct connect to these new upcoming artists and these new producers. You might even see some mainstream producers in these Discords.
See, that is very true. You're
game,
saying some shit motherfuckers don't know.
Free game.
Discord.
That's real game though, right there.
Get on Discord and start.
Can I ask you a question? How long you been tech savvy for?
Honestly, bro, I'm really a nerd. Like, everybody think I'm some cool guy on the internet.
You are what
like,
you are. Don't come on. Let's not stop that.
Sure.
It's not an image. That's really you, but it does involve you being tech savvy.
Yeah, I grew up in the suburbs. I had to get good grades. I played football. I had to keep above a 3.0. I had to get high grades. You feel me? So I'm really,
bro. I graduated with a 3.17.
What a lot of people don't know about you.
Yeah, don't know. Yeah, I graduated with 3.17. When it came to like math field day, I was second place. I should have been first. But I respect the fact that you're not afraid, or you don't shy away from the fact that you are into the tech.
Yeah, I'm me. Like, I'm me.
You know, that's what gets people further.
Yeah, for sure. I don't want to like put on a mask or be somebody I'm not. Like, I'm a nerdy guy. I'm a nerdy kid, whatever you want to call it. Like, I'm not a hard nigga or, you feel me, gangster.
Bro, you are a person. Listen, you're a person.
Yeah.
All of that other stuff. Listen, all of that other stuff. It's not in the equation of success. Let's just be real. So
you think that a gangster and all that shit? That's not. You saying that's not?
No.
Listen, no. What I'm telling you, that's not in the equation of success, though.
Yeah,
it's not.
No.
Well, me, listen, yeah, obviously I'm into that field, but that's something that I became in the field when I was younger.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm a grown ass man. I'm very tech savvy, bro. I play League of Legends.
Yeah, especially if you're dealing with music, like being a gangster is far. Like when you're dealing with music, you got to be some type of
business smart,
some type of field.
And
like
I respect the fact, and the thing about being tech savvy is that means you're business savvy.
Yeah,
you know what's going on.
Yeah.
You gotta think about how many people done went into bad deals and now they're complaining, but they put themselves in them deals.
Right.
Seems that you know exactly what's going on. You can read a contract and say, "Hey, I don't want this."
Yeah, and I tell everybody on my stream this too. Like, all the upcoming artists that join my stream, we go over all of this. Like, my stream is literally Lowerville, but the segment is Lowerville University, and really it's just I have a bunch of artists. Some graduated. I've gotten 2 artist deals off my stream.
That part, man. Come
clips.
on, clap it up, man.
Clap
Clap it up, man. Lowerville in the building getting deals, man. You changing lives.
We got 2 artists that's graduated. We got some artists that's graduated or that's moving up to sophomore, junior. We don't have no seniors yet as of right now. Like I said, we have 2 that graduated.
I like that.
Yeah,
I like that.
Bro. So you got a whole, you got classes.
Yeah, and
you
it's
got to
all
start
free.
giving. You got to start. It's what?
It's all free.
Hold on, say that again for the camera. What?
It's all free. It's all free. I don't do no. Oh yeah. Say all this good stuff on TikTok and then buy my course.
I don't like that. Yeah,
just
that's
what makes me one of one and different. Because all these other people, if they do give out the game on TikTok or Reels and they're making it sound good off the clip, they're just directing you to buy my e-course.
Yeah, it's like a commercial for
it's
their
a
shit.
fake
like,
finesse.
Bro, you're a real life entrepreneur.
Yeah, like I actually really care about this shit. Music is my life. Like that's how I'm here today, sitting down in this couch. God is good. Like this
and
is
that's
all.
what
really
I've been hearing about. I've been hearing nothing but good things about you. I promise you. Like,
bro,
I've been hearing your name.
I see. I hear all good shit, but I see it too.
Yeah, me too.
Like I have to tap. I tapped into, bro. Like obviously you calling me a legend, whatever. The legends are tapping in with you.
That's crazy.
Because what you're doing is great, fool. Like what you're doing, I haven't seen in years, literally. It literally reminds me of back in the days when you had Pusha Inc. We were developing each other. We were developing.
Yeah.
And it's like with Lowerville, it seems that y'all are developing people Y'all giving people opportunity. Y'all watching them from the ground up, and y'all building with each other.
100%.
Y'all creating a conglomerate, pretty much.
Not only that, but we're documenting it too. Like
that
on
part.
my stream, literally, like we got all the clips, all the footage of artists sending in music. First songs be terrible, garbage. Then you see months later, they actually making really good songs. You see new people on the stream saying, "Oh, this fire. Who is this?" And we're putting artists on. And I stream late, so. The finesse is I stream at like 12:30 to 5 in the morning, California time. And the reason for that is I don't want to stream during our time early and it's just getting a bunch of local people. I want to get all around the world. I got people from Australia, Greece, Hungary.
Bro, that just shows you, bro, your mind is way ahead of these people. Because you know what? I ain't going to hold you. I never even thought about it like that.
Yeah, because like why would you want to stream
it's 8 o'clock our time. They probably sleep at that time. Yeah. But you staying up at night. From when they wake up.
Yeah, they waking up or they're probably on lunch break. They probably I have people from Africa. Shout out Mamba. He's in Lowerville
Shout out
too.
Mamba.
He's in the university.
Shout out
He's
Mamba.
been grinding. He's in Africa. He talking about, I can only watch your streams on weekend because I got school. So like right now it's school. It's March. So school will get out. Usually in the summer, my stream is kind of going crazy because everybody's on summer vacation. So I have a lot more people in my streams during the summer. But for the people that stay in my streams during the school year, we're just developing, talking, and then we're just building artists. We're just building everybody up. Not even just artists, graphic designers, anything I know how to do, I'm telling people how to do it. And not only that, it's like what makes me different is, okay, yeah, we can do music reviews and say, yeah, that was fire. Yeah, that was trash. Okay, if it's fire, now what do we do next after this? How do we promote it? How do we get it out? If it's trash, what do we do to get it better? What do we do? Because like if you're going to say a problem, what's the solution?
Right. Yeah,
everybody going to say a problem and solution and then charge you $20
to get the answer. Yeah.
I love that, man. Yeah, it's like, okay, it was fire. And then, you want to go next, skip the line, like, blah, blah, blah. Like, all right, where do we go next? If we going to say this is bad, how do we fix it?
Yeah, so when
if
you
it's
get
good,
when you
where do we go after this good?
When you get into this, when you hear an artist's music and you like, okay, it's like trash to okay.
Yeah.
What are you like picking out that you feel like is like the defining change in the song?
Well, the main reason why a lot of artists don't go far and why their music be bad is because the mixing and mastering is not good.
Yeah, definitely.
Anybody can make music nowadays. So to even get yourself in the competition, you gotta have a mix and mastered mix. You can get away with the YouTube beats and all that, but if your song isn't on the level of the people that you're in, because we're in competition with like big artists. Anybody who makes music, the amateurs are in competition with the professionals. That's just what it is. You can just get a distro kid and distribute your music to all platforms. Any song can make the Billboard Hot 100. Anybody can go up. Anybody.
Thanks.
But if your song is not at least mixed and mastered, you might limit yourself in the competition. You might not get there.
That's part.
So definitely a mix and master. Another one is like your flow. Do you sound like somebody? Do you have your own flow? What are you talking about? Like a lot of artists, they try to live as somebody else.
Yeah. So do you recommend for somebody to sound like somebody or just find their own niche?
I could give you my personal opinion, or I could give you the opinion that is.
I want you to
give
the
the personal.
opinion. I want the opinion of an artist coming into your world.
Artist
and
developer.
What are you telling them?
I mean, my personal opinion, I wouldn't want somebody to sound like somebody. I would want to see who's new and fresh and can start a whole new wave. Who got new beats? Who got the new producers that aren't even out yet that can start a new sound? Who got the new styles, the new aesthetics, the new lingos, the new flows, the new catchy hooks? What are they talking about? Lingo is very key. Like if you have a lingo growing up, things you said amongst your friend group that people know that are certain things. Once you have a hit song and you're using it in your hooks, now you got everybody saying your lingo, it's a hit.
Yeah.
Instead of using other people's lingo that
was
free game.
Free game. I got
free game.
What he just said, it's like when you're studying for a test, you got to highlight something. Highlight it.
Free game.
Is key.
Highlight it.
Create your own lingo. If you don't have lingo, then you haven't obviously been through things in life. Whatever you're saying in your music, I probably don't believe it. If you're using lingo that's already out, that people have already said, it's like you're just trying to be a follower.
Yeah.
You obviously haven't lived that life. That wasn't you. Stop being a clone. Be yourself.
Yeah.
You probably went through things in your life as a kid growing up that you probably said certain things amongst your friend group. So it's like you're going to say that in your music. You're going to talk about it. Certain words you probably hear in a song. What was that word? Oh, I never heard that one. And then you figure out, oh, he's talking about this.
Yeah. Kind of coded language a little bit.
You feel me? You're creating your culture.
Yeah.
Can I give you
lifestyle.
So I got a question for you. Top 3 artists that you listen to today.
Future, definitely Future.
He likes that one.
Shout out to the prophet.
Hey.
Future's my favorite artist for sure. Today, I'm not gonna lie, the streaming putting me onto a lot of underground artists.
Name him.
It's just one guy named I Love You Kwai or something like that. I don't know how to say it. But the underground be having crazy names. So it's like, he's like, I Love You Kwai. I listen to him a lot. Savior record goes crazy. Who else I got on my playlist? I gotta really see, to be honest.
So do you are you up on old boy? Aye.
Yeah. Shout out Pac Joko.
Yeah.
The IE is like the number one.
They're going up right now.
I
actually seen you something right now saying that the IE's been running the summer.
Yeah, the IE is running the California music scene right now.
So you want to go in more on that? Like,
so we had EKE with the Ghetto record.
Ghetto.
So we had that. That's going up right now. He got a crazy deal, historic.
He's
QC,
the
nobody has ever
first
signed
West
to
Coast
QC.
rapper. QC,
Oh, really?
Jello.
Yeah, exactly.
People like to downplay Jello, but Jello
Jello
been making music
hard.
for a long
Yeah, he
time.
been
Is that
doing
IE?
Yeah, Jello
Yeah.
Jello IE.
Jello is going crazy right now. Shout out Jello.
Yeah,
and
shout out
then,
Jello.
Like, people like to downplay Jello. Like, he's been making music
Jello
for
hard.
a
he's doing his
long
thing.
time.
Yeah.
Like, he's
He's
has
doing his
music
thing,
out.
bro.
So now he got a hit. That song's a hit.
Facts,
So-
100%.
And then we got now Pac Joko.
Mm-hmm.
IE song hasn't even, well, today it's been out, but as it's been getting big, it hasn't even been out
it's
for
still
a month.
going.
And it's made the radio. It's everywhere in less than a month. So, like, that's just telling me, like, this is all happening within a month span. Jello been going up. EK, that song's been going up. It's getting crazier, but it's been out for a minute.
But it's going crazy.
Yeah,
It
for
still haven't
sure.
hit that.
It's still going crazy.
Exactly.
This is 2025 we're talking about. So January comes. Jello is going up. This is January. Boom. February comes. Pac Joko, IE, that's coming out. That's within like a month. So, okay, that's another one. IE is kind of like, it's getting a lot of heavy hitters right now.
Because, you know, a lot of people out here in the LA area, in our area, you know, we like to clown on the IE saying, oh, they're not this, not this.
It's a little disconnect.
Yeah, but I personally agree with you.
I've been out there. It ain't really no.
A lot of people don't know I started my career in the IE.
Yeah.
Even though I'm from out here,
Yeah, for sure.
my whole thing got popping because I was in the IE.
I'm from the IE, and I was playing all the.
Yeah, I love the IE. You feel me?
Yeah.
So, what we saying that is there any pretty much things that you would say to an IE person that's coming up doing rapping?
I feel like IE artists are ahead because we don't have a lot of politics involved. I'm going to be honest. The less politics and stuff you have and beef, the more you're going to go up because you're more of a business. Your brand is more open. You can go over here and you can be safe. You can go over here and be safe. You can go over here and be safe. You can get the super bad people, the evil people to rock with you, and you get the nice, fun, nerdy kids to rock with you too.
That part.
And I think that's why LA doesn't like the IE because we have so much more freedom and we're the underdogs. The IE is the underdog. We're like underdog of NorCal. We're the underdog of LA. We're the underground. Shout out OC2 and San Diego. I'll put them in that list too.
Facts, yeah.
IE, OC, and San Diego. But as of right now, the IE is just
Y'all
got too
doing
much
y'all
motion.
thing, man.
They got too
Gotta
much motion
commend
right
y'all on
now.
that. A
And
lot of
I
motion.
comment that. I be commenting that, and every time I see people talking about the IE and I see Pac Joko, I be like, they thought I was crazy for saying the IE got the sound right now. It does, and it's like you can't argue it. We got the most popping independent artist right now.
And it
Shout
seems
out
like y'all.
Pac Joko. He don't
and
got no team. He's not signed. His shit's going crazy. Why? Because he's a hard worker. He's always posting clips of his song. He believes in.
Yeah, I seen
himself.
him in the mills. When I see him in the mills doing that video, I'm like, yo, they know what they doing.
The
And it just
culture.
seems like y'all really just having fun.
Y'all having fun.
Yeah,
for
that's
sure.
the thing. That's like we're having fun, and it's like, why are you mad at somebody having fun?
You can't.
Yeah, you can't.
Well, you can't
be
make
mad.
everybody happy. People gonna hate.
Yeah, but
True,
listen,
but
but,
this
they
the thing,
hating
though.
because they not having fun.
Yeah. people are
They're
so
miserable.
serious.
They're depressed.
Yeah.
The IE
And
having
that's
fun.
why LA don't like IE because we're the actual fun vibe of Cali. We are the true, authentic. We're the vibe. We're the fun. We're not no politics, this and that. We're just vibe. We're just vibe music. Shout out EKE Ghetto. It's just a vibey song. There's no politics. There's no shooting. There's no. Not saying that's like.
No, but I'm saying, but that's the
That is
essence
the
of music,
truth,
bro.
yeah.
When jerking
Yeah.
first came up, the essence of jerking was going to a party and having fun.
People want to have
dancing.
fun.
Exactly.
And this is what people don't understand about California mainstream music. California mainstream music is fun party music.
That part.
Talk to the females, talk to the guys. Maybe some kids can vibe to it. Shout out Soap
Barbecue
City.
music,
That was
yeah.
a vibey turn
Yeah.
up record. No
That part.
politics, no this and that. It's just we're having fun. That's
Yeah.
what California music is,
And I'm thinking-
mainstream-wise, having fun music.
And I'm thinking that is the future of California music
Yes.
because
That's the
that's
essence.
what's
That's
going
why the
the
IE is
biggest.
winning right now, because
Yeah,
we don't have
yeah.
politics and there's no this and that. It's just let's have some fun.
Yeah, let's have a good time.
Yeah,
That's-
I love that.
The IE
That-
not too far from Oceanside too, right?
Yeah, San Diego.
Do y'all
Yeah,
you know about Desi Hollow?
I do, yeah. I've heard of him. I don't know him personally, but I do.
Long
hear his
hair.
name.
Does he have a long
yeah,
hair?
bro doing this shit too, though.
Yeah, that's my dude right
He
there.
just dropped an album not too long ago, and his shit pretty dope.
He did a
But
joint,
you shouted
Welcome
out,
Home with or something with Home with Joe Moses. In
yeah,
it, right?
yep, and bro
Yeah.
doing this shit.
See,
like,
I think to touch on the essence of California music, I think you hit it on the head too. It's to have fun. It's dancing music. It's music that you can dance to.
Right.
You are totally 100% right when it comes to too much politics and
Yeah.
somebody doing music.
It only goes so far. Like, not everybody on the earth knows about that stuff or cares to know about it. People,
That
at
part.
the end of the day, they just want to be happy. Music, people want to listen to music to be in a good mood. Like, the media and these social media pages will direct the sheep to bad and evil and negativity because it sells. Negativity will get comments, negativity will get people arguing, and negativity will boost your stuff in the algorithm. That's just how it is. People try to tie these labels and these heads of these social media platforms, and the social media pages will try to get people to push the negativity. But at the end of the day, if you look at the Billboard Hot 100, all the
People
songs are
having
just
fun.
positivity, vibes, good.
Good
It's
feeling.
like you're only going to go so far. And at that point, you're probably going to get in a deal and you're going to get trapped making the same style of music, and you're just going to ceiling cap until you can break out of that deal. Now you're complaining about the label.
And I
'cause they're
like
making
this
you make
guy,
all this
man. I
evil
like this
music.
guy,
Yeah,
man.
I'm just
He
saying
know
the
what he's
game.
talking
I'm
about.
just saying what it
That's
is.
facts.
Like,
Come on,
I'm just saying
man.
what it
I
is.
rock with you. So we only got a couple more minutes left, but I'm gonna go back to your artist, 26Kater.
2-6.
26, my bad. 26Kater. Shout out 26Kater. My bad, my man.
2-6 Skater. What's
So
happening, big
what
dog?
what is the main song that you would say people should listen to from 26Kater?
Right now, his biggest song is "Take It" featuring Lil E. But if in recent, right now, we just dropped our project. I would say probably the biggest song on there is with Kai Bands called "Let Me See Some."
Okay.
He got a lady record on the tape. I tried to orchestrate the tape to be a vibe of everything. We got the party vibes. We got songs for the streets. And we got songs for the ladies. Mimosas on a Sunday. Shout out Nabian.
Mimosas
And
on a Sunday.
Nabian and Marvelous helped me on the production with that. That record is just really talking about, you feel me, a shoddy. And it's a lady record talking to females. When I orchestrate my projects and I put it together, I want to be able to put vibes for everybody. If you don't like this, you'll probably like this. Okay. I can market different songs on the project to different people. You might like these type of songs. Turn up. Oh, we trying to turn up. I want to turn up. I want to turn up. Well, bet we can turn up. Oh, I want to chill. I want to vibe. I want to kick it. I'm at the kickback. Oh, we can chill at the kickback. Oh, I want to feel like I'm a bad bitch. I want to feel like I want to get taken out on a date. Well, you can feel like a bad bitch. Let's go on a date. First date type music.
Oh, every day.
Every emotion.
Anything you
with that.
want is
I
something
fuck
for
with that.
everybody. So I put 18 songs on a project. Me and 26Kater dropped it. I put all the songs together. I mixed and mastered it. I made the cover art. I designed the rollout, and yeah, I put it out. It was a success. We did have videos for it, but we never ended up getting the videos. We had done work with some cameramen, and shoot, it didn't go out as
Shit
planned.
happens,
But
yeah.
I feel like it did.
Minor setbacks.
Yeah,
All
minor
right, so
setback, but
was that his album?
ours collectively.
I'm about to ask you because when are we getting a YikeMike?
I want to drop my first album because that was a mixtape, and I want to let everybody know from what day is it today? Is March 4th, right?
Third.
Third.
March 3rd, 2025. I don't have no album out. I just got like kind of mixtapes. That was a mixtape. I don't want to call it anything I'm dropping an album until I really get the budget that I
Yeah,
can
I feel
create my max potential.
Are we gonna get one this year though?
I hope so. I want to. Hopefully, I can get a budget. Maybe like you feel me. Somebody
You
can
deserve
help
it.
some,
Yeah,
You
yeah.
deserve it. You feel me?
I
Might
feel
be
like,
getting
I
the
feel like I'm
YikeMike
putting myself
album.
out there to where I feel like I deserve. I've
Yeah.
proven I can. I'm proven
Definitely.
I can.
Yeah.
The mixtapes, it's like I'm doing what I can with my money, and I'm doing what I can. The mixtapes obviously take longer because I'm trying to make the money to get the studio time and put the hours in to mix it, get the money to be able to go back to the studio, re-record things, and figure it out. So if I had a budget for an album, I would have everything I need to just let's get it done. I know how to engineer. I know how to record. I know how to mix and master. I know how to songwrite. I know how to create cover art. I know how to promote, and I know how to create
everything.
and direct the rollout and the aesthetic and the vibe that we're trying to figure out for the project. So all I need for really is just money to just do it. I know how to do everything.
It's coming to you.
No, it's
Would
coming.
you,
It's
coming.
coming. We only got a little bit of time left. I'm not gonna front. I wish we could extend this.
This is a good conversation. I like this.
It's been this is like the brand of the podcast, critical about music.
Yeah,
I fuck with this.
This is the great young man right here. I'm telling you right now.
How much time we got left, Eddie?
Himself right here, man. It's the GOAT right here.
I just want to ask one question then. Can you see yourself signing to the signing Lowerville as a record label to a major?
Yeah, I definitely can. I would actually want to get signed to I would want Lowerville to be like it's not just me. It's
exactly, the whole collective.
Yeah, like I want to just make it clear, like this is not just me. Everything I'm doing is for the community I built, which is Lowerville. I have over 1,000 members in my Discord in a span of a year.
Hey.
So everything is really about what I'm doing for the community and anybody that wants to be a part. And just know I got your back, and I'm gonna do whatever I can to make sure you get to where you want to get to, or I could probably, answer some questions and help maybe you. Because a lot of people I'm realizing with the stream is they don't got like real support. They got a lot of yes men in their corner. They got their homies kind of like, yeah. And it's like, doing music, if you got homies and say you did have like a big spurt, they going to agree with everything you do.
Yeah. They
not going to really keep it real with you. And I'm learning that with the streams. But it's like, not everything's going to hit. Not everything I do might be the right way. You actually need somebody real in your corner that's going to tell you right and wrong, and that's going to be 100 with you. And I'm that figure in all these people that join my stream. I'm that real homie, that person they can rely on that's going to really tell them how to do it and what it is and what they could do better and how to go about things.
That part.
So that's just
shout out to
Yike,
Lowerville, man.
I'm loving the way you break things down.
Hell yeah.
Appreciate
you are
it.
more than welcome. We consider you a friend of the show.
Thank you.
You
got to come back.
You feel me? You definitely got to come back.
Episode 100, we having a party. You got to come back. We would love for him to DJ the damn episode.
Yeah,
let's have that happen.
Like, Yike, keep doing what you're doing. I really
Appreciate
fuck with you. On top of the positive things that I heard about you, being in person with you and hearing you talking about stuff, it's very motivating. I fuck with that. So keep doing what you're doing. Yo, Lowerville, I've been waiting for my sweater.
We need
that.
Your
color and everything.
You feel me? But
Man, give me that one, man. I want the pink and the cream, man.
But,
come on.
You're welcome to the show anytime. When you want to bring 26K on through, come on. You feel me? Get his media training right. Come on.
Good, man.
I fuck with it. Episode 77.
Appreciate
Music
y'all,
is
man,
Critical TV. Until next time.
Pow!